Good morning and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. This week we're talking in depth about the story of Jesus turning the water into wine and how it's more important than you think. And today we really begin to dig into the story a bit. First, I think it's interesting that Jesus was invited to a wedding in the first place. That's one way we can be assured that Jesus was part of everyday human life. He did the same kinds of things that we do. And this groom must have been pretty generous too, because those disciples that were following Jesus already were allowed to come along. Nevertheless, that's not the major point of the story. They are out of wine. It's a disaster. The groom will be caused all sorts of embarrassment when people find out that he didn't provide enough for his wedding celebration. And that's when Jesus' mother gets involved. Somehow she found out and asked Jesus to do something about it. I often wonder how it was that she thought in those early days that he could fix this problem. But then it moves to an even greater difficulty, for me at least. I was raised here in the South, where I was taught to have respect for my parents and other elders. And so when Jesus says back to her, "Woman, what is that to me?" I cringe a little. It's not the way I was taught to talk to my parents, or in fact to any elder. But there's more there than there seems on the surface. By talking to her this way, Jesus is in some ways distancing himself from family relationships. In what he's about to do, he's not acting as if he belongs to Mary's family. He belongs to all families. This is a miracle for everyone. And when he refers to his hour not yet coming, he means the cross. So here, early in this gospel, he's already pointing to what will come. There's more. The point is that no human controls Jesus, not even his mother. Jesus follows God's will. Mary seems to get it. She doesn't seem offended at Jesus' words at all. Instead, she simply tells the servants to do whatever Jesus says. You see, what Mary knows is this: we can't make demands on God. God will do what God is going to do. And God is free to act as God chooses, not how we choose. Mary's response is the faithful one. And in fact, you might say it's a bit like prayer itself. She expressed the problem and then left it up to Jesus to act as grace and mercy led him. That's prayer. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.